Hello friends and family. I'm Raven from Inspirit Yoga and this is Alex, and we're here to break down Sun Salutation A, or Surya Namaskar A. For all of you beginners out there, we're going to show you how to get into these positions in a way that will make you feel comfortable and supported throughout the whole sequence. So let's start by coming to the top of our mat in Tadasana, or mountain pose. So when we start in this way, we want to really ground down through the bottom of the feet. We do this by lifting our toes and distributing our weight evenly and pressing evenly through the bottom of the feet. From here, you start to send that energy up into the legs and activate your quadriceps so the kneecaps begin to lift. And then you'll feel that length going all the way up into the spine and through the back of the neck. Once you're here, you can start to release the toes down and feeling your foundation below you, feeling really steady and stable and strong while you're standing here. And then as we bring our hands to heart center, we begin to tune in. You're gently bowing down to that divine being present within you always. And you're turning your attention inward, releasing and letting go of any distractions, anything taking you out of this present moment right here and now. And the easiest way to do that is to focus on the breath. So you can choose to breathe either in and out through the nose only. You start to develop an ocean-like sound in the back of the throat. This is known as your Ujjayi breath. Or you can choose to breathe in and out through the mouth and nose if there's any restriction. However you choose to breathe, we're making it very mindful. You're breathing slow, steady, really filling yourself up with the inhales and releasing with the exhales. You can take a few moments here, enjoying your in-breath, enjoying your out-breath. And you drop your awareness from your mind, your head, down into your heart space. In this heart-centered space, when our awareness is here, we're bringing in that vibration of love. This is the highest vibration there is. When we move in this way, we really start to cultivate a more healing practice, a practice that does bring more love, peace, and joy, not only here on the mat, but we can take it with us as we step off the mat. And after just a few moments of breathing here, tuning in, we can take the first step in our sun salutation. Open the eyes and lift your arms up to the sky on your inhalation, gazing up at the fingertips. And on your exhalation, you can begin to fold slowly, hinging at the hips. Arms can come out in front of you, and you fold with a flat back. Create a gentle bend in the knees to bring the belly closer to the thighs and release the crown of the head completely down. And on your inhale, begin to lift up into a flat back. Call this the half lift. And on your exhale, we're going to begin to plant the hands and step back one foot at a time. Come into a plank position. Whenever we're in our plank position, we're going to leave our wrists under the shoulders and bring our feet about hip width apart. Breathe here for just a moment and really start to activate your core. Wake up that fire center. Pressing your shoulder blades against the back in your plank. And then let's slowly start to drop our knees behind our hips. Turn your elbows inwards and your biceps will face forward. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, lower your chest slowly down to the ground. Now straighten the legs out completely and press the tops of the feet into the mat. Really hug your elbows in, and on your inhale, lift your chest. Keep your neck long. Your heart presses forward. On your exhale, release the head down towards the mat. Tuck the toes once again. Press your arms straight, staying on your knees. Inhale up. And let's exhale, draw your hips towards your heels and stretch back. Somewhat of a child's pose here. On your next inhale, rock forward up into a tabletop and draw your wrists under your shoulders. On your exhale, send your hips up towards the sky and find a downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths here. In your down dog, we're really pressing your heart back towards your thighs. You can move wake up the body. Most importantly, we let our head hang heavy in between the arms, gazing back in between the legs. Let your fingers spread wide and plant your palms firmly down. Take a few cleansing, healing, deep breaths here as you feel that wave-like motion. The inhale slightly lift the chest, and the exhales, you're pressing back a little deeper. You could always create a gentle bend in the knees and know that your heels don't have to touch the ground in your down dog. Focus on a long spine. And let's take an inhale high on the toes and exhale heels towards the mat. Again, they don't have to touch. And then take a big step or walk to the top of the mat in between the hands. And take an inhale to a half lift, flat back. The hands can stay on the ground, or maybe they come to the shins. Focus on pressing your heart forward. On your exhale, release the head down, fold belly towards the thighs. And on your next inhale, you're going to send those arms out in front of you and rise up with a flat back or out to the side, gazing up at the fingertips. And exhale, draw those hands down to heart center. Once again, we meet at this place, reminding ourselves of who we really are, this energy being of love, of light, centered and grounded. Thank you for practicing with us. Be sure to tune in weekly for a glimpse of what we offer here at Inspirit. Infinite blessings to you always. Namaste.